going to do some examples of arcs and central angles. So I'm just going to look at number 1 right here, which asks us to name the arc made by the given angle. So my angle is FQE. So the arc that's done by that is just FE. So pretty straightforward, simple what arc it's given you. It could also be the arc FDE, because we could say FQE is going the other way, but I would just do the smaller one. Now we're going to look right here at number 5. This is, if an angle is given, name the arc that it makes. We have arc R to S, so the angle would be angle RQS, right there. Pretty straightforward. Okay, let's get a little more complicated. We want to find the measure of the arc or central angle indicated. Assume that the lines that appear to be diameters are actually diameters. So we're looking right here. We know this angle is 155, this is 120. We want to know what this angle is right here. This is the center of my circle. So since it is the center, it is going to be the same angle. It's going to be 120. Now, if it was an inscribed angle, it would be different. Okay, let's go ahead and look at number 13. So number 13 is the same. We want to find the measure of arc ECF. So ECF. Well, we know an angle is 360 degrees, so we could just do 360 minus this angle right here, but we've got to figure out what that angle is. If we look right here, these are central angles, so if we find out this one, we find this one as well. So the first thing we can do is, if this is 126, so is this. Now if you see right here, and I'm going to try to use a brown crayon to show you, that is 180 degrees. So if we go 180 degrees minus 126, we will get something. We will get 54 degrees, which means this is 54, which means this is 54, which means that is 54. So we can just go 360 minus 54, and we get 306 degrees, which is my final answer. Okay. All right, we want to find what x is. We know these two are equal. Okay. We know if this is 140, we know this is 140. These are vertical angles, so they have to be equal to each other. So right away we can go 360 minus 140 minus 140. Make sure you don't do 14. We're going to subtract 140 from it. And we get 80 degrees. So if these two add up to be 80 degrees together, then each one is 40. So 40 equals 6x minus 8. We're going to add 8 to both sides. 48 equals 6x. And if we take 48 and divide it by 6, we get 8. So x equals 8. That's the whole thing. I know that was a little bit complicated, but if you know vertical angles, and if both of these have to add up to 80 from 360, then half has to be 40. I know that was a little bit fast, but that is how that works. Yeah, and I'm just going to leave you guys with those for this one.